Is this what you wanted my old towels for?
No, I wanted your old towels because I was going to build some sound dampeners for my bedroom because I'm going to turn my bedroom into a studio.
Yeah, I wouldn't use my old towels.
I don't want your stinky old towels.
Well, that's what they would be.
Okay.
And then I usually use those for the dog. That's how I was like.
Oh, so you pick your dog over me.
You wouldn't want to use them. I was actually doing you a favor.
That's it, because it's our song.
I know, we still don't have any lyrics.
Well, you can sing something.
But I can't think of nothing.
Just hum along with it. Number 2 cuz podcast, cuz she never wants to talk anymore. So I called her to come over so you could see how much I invested into this idea that she had a long time ago, but she was late anyway and trying to blame her poor hard-working husband, and now she's going to talk shit about him. It's the Number 2 cuz podcast with
cut number 2.
What an intro.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, I make up lyrics on the spot. You didn't do anything to help. So
I did. I was like, no lyrics.
No lyrics
lyrics
for this theme song that we've had for several test shows. So no one ever works on words to go with the music.
I'm taking one class. I can't even get that down.
All right. Well, look. Yeah, do you hear that when you touch it?
Sorry.
Just adjust it to where you're comfortable first.
Well, I was going to
Sit
just
back.
move
Yeah,
that.
sit back. Pull it back towards you.
Well, what if I pull the cord?
Yeah, pull it by that. That's why I put it over there.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. See, that sounds pretty good.
That's better. What if I get thirsty?
Oh, my goodness. All right. Tell you what. We'll pause for a second. Go get you a bottle of water.
Well, we can take a break later.
No. Just get you
Yeah,
a bottle
because
of
I just got comfortable, cuz.
All right, I'll go get you a bottle of water. You tell a story that doesn't involve my attention for anything.
That's impossible.
Shut up.
Well, I have a lot on my mind.
Don't bore the audience.
I'm not. Well, Luis is at home fixing the sink, and it's been broken for, I don't know, 6 to 7 months. And now the water just is on a continuous stream coming out. No more drip drip. And our water bill's gone up like almost 3 times. I think that's why he decided to change it. Because you didn't miss much.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Luis is changing our faucet out at home. It's been broken for the past 6 or 7 months.
Welcome to the Number 2 Cuz Cast. Oh, is it Number 2 Cuz Cast? Number 2 Cast?
Number 2. What?
What'd you decide to name this?
Well, I was thinking of number 2. Is it available?
Just Number 2?
Number 2 podcast. And if number 2 podcast isn't available, then just number 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually a good idea too. Just number 2 podcast.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I have a new. I'm going to include this in the show notes, but I have a new logo for the podcast. Let me just apologize to the audience for my heavy breathing. I'm overweight, and I've been running around to try and get everything as perfectly comfortable for my number 2 cousin.
And I've moved the microphone twice.
And now she's probably going to spill water all over the microphone.
That's just in case my throat gets dry.
From what?
The darn sinuses. Because I don't think your mom's doing too good in there.
What do you mean?
She doesn't feel good. She's like fever and chills. She didn't say fever and
No,
chills.
she woke up that way, but she was fine earlier.
She says she's not feeling too good right now.
Why are you telling me now? Here's a new cover art.
Oh, shit.
Now, what
Well,
I just
at
showed.
least there, I still look like a girl.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you had a mustache already.
I can't
I'm
help
showing.
it.
I'm showing my number 2 cousin a picture of her when she was a little girl. She had some jacked up teeth, some funky hair, and a little bit of a mustache. Look at that.
Really bad hair. But you can. Oh my gosh, my teeth.
Did you ever have braces?
No. I have really bad teeth at the bottom.
I can't see behind that windscreen. Oh my goodness, you look like a wolf tooth.
Oh my gosh, but I still look like a girl in this.
You can lie to yourself all you want.
A little boy would not have his hair like that. Neither would a little girl. That's awful. Cuz, can you send that to me?
Sure, I'll do it later.
Not on Facebook or any other type of social media.
I was going to tweet it to you.
I don't have. Well, I do have a Twitter account.
What is it?
I don't remember because you're the one that helped me set it up.
Oh, shit.
That was a long time ago, too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad Luis didn't come because I don't know if I'd be able to do this. It's kind of weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All I can see are your eyes right now because
Do they look like that picture?
No. That picture's terrible.
My eyes, though, don't change. I look like I had bags in that.
Yeah, you looked older in that picture than you do now. How old were you in that picture?
Probably 7.
7? All right, so how did you already have a mustache? Because you're how much younger than I am? How much younger are you than I am?
A few months.
You were born in what year?
78.
All right. So on the original artwork that I made for the Cuzcast, I put 78, 79 at the bottom because I thought you were born in 79. Why didn't you correct me?
Did you send that to me to proofread?
Yeah. And you said it was
in
perfect.
My phone?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
No.
Yes.
All right, now she's going through
How far back was that?
I don't know, when we first started doing the test episodes for this.
Oh, that wasn't too far.
By the way, don't get used to the clarity of her voice because I'm in town visiting my mom for the weekend, and I figured while I'm here, let's do a podcast together because we've been doing test episodes over the phone, and it'll be rare that we're actually together in the same room to do this sort of thing.
Well, and that's because, I do see it. But that was Primo Cast, 78, 79.
Okay, and the very first thing I sent you was Cuzcast, 78, 79. We're such a close family.
78, 79.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
Yeah, thanks for catching that.
That was one of your other responses to me.
What?
I don't know. I said, there was a fire down the street from my house around the time you sent this to me.
You should have gone to report on the fire.
No, I didn't. But let me tell you why we don't get to do these very often.
Yeah, please do. All right, because all I ask, let me just set this up. All I ask is 1 hour out of the week. There are 7 days in a week, 24 hours a day. That's 168 hours a week. I'm just asking for 1 hour out of that week.
1 full hour at one time?
Yeah.
Well, what time do you wake up?
I wake up usually between 6, 7, and 8. It depends on the day and how much I have to either pee or shit.
Well, I wake up between 3:30, 5:45, and 7.
Okay.
And I have to be to work by 8. And this week I get off at 5, except for Friday.
Okay. Well, I usually don't get off until at least 7 o'clock.
Well, what time do you go in?
10 o'clock. Well, actually, I usually get there earlier, but 10 o'clock is the time that I'm supposed to be there. I always get there early.
Well, that sucks. Because then I have another church class on Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I'm not talking about during the week. I'm talking about on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult now because before,
yes,
you would just call me and I'd be like, oh, I can talk right now and answer the phone.
Okay.
Now we have to schedule it. And it is.
Then that should make it easier.
It's not.
How?
Because I have no structure in my life.
Okay, why don't you put a little structure and be like, okay, this 1 hour I need because I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to build something.
Who has structure in their life these days?
A lot of people. Not me, but I'm working on it.
I am too. I went to church today.
Well, good for you. Did you say a prayer for me?
I did.
What'd you pray?
Well, for the family. Kind
Anyone?
of.
All right. What's your prayer for the family? I'll tell you what I usually pray when I pray for the family.
I pray for the protection and peace of my family.
Have you noticed anything? Like,
No.
okay, well that's all right. Maybe it's your fault.
Well, I guess I should pray now because your mom is sick. Because my dad was sick. Did I tell you about that?
No.
He almost died.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to be calling me too.
So are you telling me that my mom is going to die right now? Let me go check on her real fast.
No,
I'm going to go check on her.
No, please do check on her.
Yeah, you got me worried now. So hang on.
Well,
tell another story.
Okay, but don't tell her that I told you that she wasn't feeling good. She told me that. So.
Well, I know that she woke up this morning not feeling well, but then she started feeling better, and Chalo came over.
That's because she was trying to. I don't think she's faking that she's feeling better.
Let me go check on her.
Let me know what she says.
Tell the story.
Eric went to go check on his mom because she woke up with, last night she had a really bad sinus infection. She said she had the chills. And Eric's mom is 66. And she felt better earlier, but I think that's because she had Eric here and Chalo here and Stacy. So she cooked breakfast, doing what she loves to do the most. And then Chalo leaves and Stacy leaves. And she's starting to feel bad again. And of course, the weather's really bad. It's cold. It's not cold. It's just cool and wet. So if she's already feeling bad and she goes outside, it's going to make her worse. Eric's coming back.
What story did you tell?
I was talking about your mom and that my theory of why she's feeling bad again is because she was never feeling good to begin with. But because she loves to cook and do her motherly, I don't want to say duties, but her work, she was probably making herself feel better. And then once Chalo left, she started feeling bad again.
I don't know.
How'd she sound to you?
Not too great. She said she doesn't want any medicine or anything. She has to be careful what she takes because of her blood pressure.
We need to go force something. Let's mix something up and give it to her to drink.
Hell no. That's how people die.
I'm trying to kill.
Are you a chemist? Are you a doctor?
No, I mean,
what are we going to mix up?
Crush a Tylenol fever or something.
Okay, so you want us to slip her some drugs? You want us to dose her water?
She just said, she told me she needed antibiotics.
How does she know?
And then she says, I don't have any antibiotics.
Antibiotics are for an infection.
She said it's a sinus infection.
Well, she doesn't know.
Well, I told her tomorrow she can go to the doctor and get medicine.
Tomorrow. Does she have an appointment or something?
Well, unless she borrows pills from my mom or Marcella, which
all right,
I'm
that
totally
is illegal.
Against. I know, but you know how illegal things they do. They buy drugs off of each other.
They don't buy drugs off of each other. They trade.
For cash.
No, shut up.
Well, if one has
painkillers,
pain, and the other one has a sinus infection, maybe they can trade off. Which is crazy because my mom will take an antibiotic. She went to the doctor the other day because she had a sinus infection.
Okay.
Takes antibiotics. Then she claims that she told me she couldn't take it anymore because she was sick. It made her sick.
Yeah.
So what is she doing with the rest of those antibiotics?
Saving them for later.
And it's not even a full dose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, I'm not one of these people who are medicine deniers and it's don't vaccinate your kids. I'm very pro science. Mm-hmm. But antibiotics will fuck you up.
Especially if you don't finish taking the full dose of them. Well,
no, I'm saying the antibiotic, they kill all bacteria. They don't target
just the infection.
Yeah, they don't target just the bad bacteria. They kill even the good bacteria.
Well, that's why they're only supposed to be taken for a certain period of time.
Yeah, and they're not a cure-all. Like they don't kill viruses. They kill bacteria.
Maybe she should drink like Clorox or something.
Oh my goodness, that's going to
It kills 99.9% of viruses.
yeah, and living matter. Trying to poison my mom. What's wrong with you?
Well, it was recommended for Isabel to kind of soak in a little bit of Clorox and bath water.
A little bit.
Well, I mean, it's how many gallons? She wouldn't be drinking a lot.
Yeah. Stop it. That's horrible.
I don't know. I was like my mom. She said, I felt so bad I could go to the hospital. I'm like, well, Mom, do you want to go to the hospital? No, I'll just wait. Okay, wait for what?
Yeah, so what do we do in the meantime? Like, she looks bad right now. I asked her if I could get her medicine. She said no. I said, is there anything I can get you? Do you need to eat anything? No, it'll pass.
Did she eat earlier?
Yeah, she ate breakfast.
She'll go when she has to. Because I'm telling you, my dad started off with the cough, cold, whatever. It got to where he couldn't even get up and walk. They had to call the ambulance to pick. He had double pneumonia. And he is diabetic.
Well, so's Mom.
As
Look, you
long
got
as
me
she makes
worried
sure-
now because I was planning on leaving tomorrow to go back to Austin, but
Well, as long as she gets to a doctor tomorrow and gets some medicine in her,
yeah.
I think she'll be okay.
All right. Well, how does she get to a doctor? I mean, she doesn't have insurance.
I think she has coverage of some sort.
All right. Well, then you have to talk to her because she's not going to listen to me.
Oh, no, I'm not going to talk to her until I'm going to tell my mom.
All right. Yeah, that might work.
My mom will like get mad at her and yell at her and, come on. You stop that.
Should we call your mom now?
No. She called me. This is funny. She says, hey, I'm just calling to tell you I'm going to the movies. And I'm like, oh, really? With who? And she said this person, which I kind of knew was a lie.
She have a date?
No. Well, it was the next thing you know, I hear her like if she had rolled out her window and was yelling across and saying, they're sold out. And I was like, she would not be talking to a date or a guy friend that way. And then I hear her say, well,
Was she going to go see Logan?
No, it was
The Shack.
The Shack. And then she said, well, you were up there. Why didn't you just see about the other one?
Damn.
And then I knew she was with Marcella. And I'm thinking,
Marcy.
poor Marcy. She fell not too long ago.
Yeah.
So that means my mom dropped her off at the front of the movie theater, which is a good distance to get to the window.
All right, well, hang on. Let me just, for some context, we're talking about my Aunt Mary, which is, Lord, this is Mom.
Number two's mom.
And our Aunt Marcella. And our parents and our aunt aren't in the greatest health. They're older women now. And, well, Marcella, as number two just said, she had a fall. She's had some surgeries. She doesn't walk too well. She has a lot of aches and pains. Her arms, her shoulders give her issues, and and your mom is yelling at her because she didn't think to check the next theater showtime.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know if they...
By the way, The Shack, which is a religious movie?
Yeah. I don't even know. It's like, oh, I haven't heard of that one yet.
I feel like I might have seen a trailer, but it's just if it's what I remember, if it's what I think it is, it's like it's just super trying to pull on your heartstrings.
Oh.
Like they're trying really hard to make you cry.
Mother is not good with those movies at all. Like,
I know. I've seen her watch those movies before. And while I could probably get into it and enjoy it for the moment, but once I leave, it's probably not going to leave a lasting impression on me. And it's because I'm going to see it for one of those movies as trying to make me cry. And it might, I'm a sensitive guy. But I want a movie that doesn't try to make me cry, that just tells a good story that I can get pulled into.
You cry on your own.
Yeah.
Not because you know it's going to make you cry.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. You cried on that?
The first time, shut up, man. Jenny had AIDS.
Jenny. Well,
By the way, I was doing some hacking, and I found out what Forrest Gump... Wow. I don't know if the microphones picked that up, but a car was just booming by. He still is. Damn it. Is that the neighbors?
No.
I hope he's driving by.
I don't
Wow,
know.
that
It
made the
could
house
be.
rattle. That made the windows rattle.
For a minute, I was like, are we under attack? I looked over, like, waiting for something to bust through the
That made the whole
wall.
room shake.
You probably need to go check on your mom again. No, I'm joking.
Shut up. You check on her. Look, I'm telling you, she was fine earlier today.
I know.
I mean, I know she woke up sick. She told me she woke up sick.
Yeah, but I could tell. I don't know. I guess because
But she's
don't know.
also sleeping right now. She was taking a nap, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll just keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to make sure she's drinking plenty of liquids.
All right.
Like, you should have got her a bottle of water.
You're an asshole. You know, I was going to tell a joke, but now I
Oh,
don't.
wait, I am. I feel so bad. I was going to tell you about Luis.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I've been telling him because Luis and I have been married for 19 years. No,
Damn.
going to be 20,
How old are you?
39.
You're not 39 yet. I'm older than you. I'm just 38.
I'm 38. Oh, yeah, because he just turned 40. And I'm like, I know, I'm usually like 1 year, I'm right behind him. So that's why I said 39.
All right. So your birthday, all right, currently it's March. Your birthday's in December. So you
Yes.
still have 9 months till you turn 39.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Anyway, asshole, as you were saying,
So we've been married, going on 20 years.
are you sure it's not just going on 19 years now?
No, because Isabel's going to be 19, and we were married already before she was born. I
What
mean,
ab-
like before I got pregnant with her.
Okay.
So, anyway, he drinks. You know, he likes to drink.
Yes, I've seen him.
Some would say he has a drinking problem.
Okay.
And so he has psoriasis,
Yes.
and they've already, the doctor and nutritionists have already told him, hey, watch what you eat, watch what you drink.
So he's not supposed to be drinking alcohol because of the
He's
psoriasis.
Not just because of his psoriasis, but he also has high blood pressure.
Okay.
So I asked him, and I'm kind of like telling him, hey, you really need to slow it down.
Yeah.
So today I get home from church.
Oh, he didn't go to church with you?
No.
All right, I can't blame him. Look, it's hard. I can't argue with that. I'm a terrible Catholic. Go ahead.
So, so I get home from church, and I'm like, I walk in, and it's bad because my immediate thoughts in my head are like, he's still laying in bed. So I didn't say anything.
So you were getting pissed off in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, I'm home.
You better not be in bed or I'll kick your fucking ass.
No.
Just came from
Well,
church. Now you're making me cuss in my head.
No, I opened the bedroom door when he was laying in there. I was like, hey, I'm home. And he was like, well, come here. And I'm like, no, I got all this clothes to wash. I got homework. I got all this stuff to do. And he was like, no, come here. So I'll just walk up to the bed, and he's laying down, across, and
he's not wearing any pants.
no.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not.
he is wearing pants. He's fully clothed.
Okay.
And so I kind
But
of
they're
like,
unzipped.
oops,
That was me. I have this shorter cord.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead.
I didn't pull it out.
No, it was me. It was
Oh,
me. Can
okay.
you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So then I'm like, I slap his hand. I was like, come on, get up. That way you can start drinking.
Oh, you didn't say it like that.
Yes, I did. He got so mad at me. And I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just joking.
Yeah, but they say many a truth is said in jest.
I thought he was going to throw the pillow at my face.
Oh, you should have thrown a fist at your face.
That too. But he didn't. He got out and he was like, and he slammed he didn't slam the pillow. He
Look,
threw the pillow down
All right,
hard.
so why was he calling you over? Was he just...
He was just being, nice.
He was trying to have a loving moment
Yeah.
with you.
Uh-huh.
And you ruined it.
I can't help
because you're an
it.
asshole.
I felt really bad.
You
So wait,
should.
and then I apologized, and he was like, he didn't even want to talk to me. So then he goes,
So you're the reason he probably feels the need to go drink, just to kill off some of that pain.
Probably, I guess. No, I don't think so. So he goes in the bathroom and he changes and he says he's going to the store. He comes back out. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, And I find myself like wanting to laugh. And I'm like, I can't look at him because I'm like, this is so funny. I mean, I'm not laughing like to be an asshole, laughing like, ha ha ha, I got you. But
you just are an asshole.
I just thought it was funny. And so again, he leaves to Home Depot, gets stuff that he needs to fix the sink, comes back, and he has to leave again. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like, I really didn't mean to upset you.
All right, so how much time has passed by this time?
Oh, like an hour or two has already passed.
And he's still pissed off at you?
He's like doing I'm not mad.
Oh, he's trying to hide it.
And I was like, well, I hurt your feelings.
Obviously.
So then I like look up at him and I just want to laugh again. I was just like, I gotta stop.
Yeah. Look, y'all could have had a loving, tender moment this morning and shared a little a piece of happiness. But you had to say something so mean.
I didn't mean to, so I sprayed underneath my tongue that I gave me this hormone stuff because I think it's because of my hormones.
What hormone? What?
Because I like PMS.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm thinking maybe that's why I said that. Like it wasn't me. It was
Of course it was you.
But it was my hormones that made me say
it. Yeah, your hormones.
Because
yes.
Do you have a period each month?
No, but I have mood swings. I have, I've said some things I wish I hadn't, but I have to own them because I said them.
I don't know. I think I'm not the same person.
Clearly.
I'm not.
But you said some mean things to him before in the past.
No. If I have, it's because he's made me say them.
Oh my goodness. You sound like an abusive husband right now. Look what you made me do.
If you would have just stopped, I wouldn't have slapped you. No, my mother-in-law said that one time.
About you?
No, we were talking about a couple. The guy ended up slapping his wife because I don't know why he did it. But we were talking about it at the table. My mother-in-law was like, well, what'd she do?
Oh my goodness.
I looked at her. And
that's a good question. What did she do?
I don't know.
You ever hear that? You ever hear the story?
She was talking to another guy at a party while her husband was there, drinking, leaving her.
What makes her think she can have a social life
while he's off drinking at the same party? I know. She should have known just to sit on the couch and look down.
Why was she at a party anyway?
She was with him.
She should have been at home giving birth.
It was a family party.
Whose family, his or hers?
I don't know. Probably his.
All right, then. She should have known better. She can't talk to his family like that.
I think that's probably the issue. Probably wasn't even his family. It was another guy.
I know. I'm joking. Hopefully it's clear.
Probably it was a guy that she was just saying, excuse me. And he was saying,
excuse me, can you get your finger out of my butt?
And her husband heard.
He was like, I heard you say, can you put your finger in my butt? No, I said, take it out.
I'm here for that. Move that. That's bad.
Awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you joke about domestic abuse like that?
I'm not. I think it's horrible.
It is horrible, but we both were just joking about it.
Well, you know what?
Like this. No, what do you tell a woman with two black eyes?
What'd you do?
Look, you really shouldn't joke about abuse like that.
No, you shouldn't.
But seriously, what do you tell a woman with two black eyes?
I don't know.
Nothing. You already told her twice. Don't laugh at that.
Bad.
Why are you laughing at that? It's horrible.
That is so bad.
You're a woman.
You know what's happening now?
What?
Women aren't just the only ones getting abused. Men are being abused by women.
I feel like you're about to tell me a story of when you abused Luis.
No. Mm-mm. I mean, I really can't go into too much detail, but...
Yeah, because this is probably admissible in court.
Yeah. That someone has been hitting and abusing their husband.
You know somebody personally? Or you
It's
know,
just
like,
hearsay.
oh.
I mean, it's the source is very reliable, but I mean, I can't disclose.
All right, let me ask you this: as a woman, how do you feel about a man who has been abused by his wife? Do you feel like he should be able to put a stop to that, or do you think, like, what kind of man gets hit by a woman?
No, I feel like if a woman hits her husband and he wants to defend himself, he should be able to.
All right, but you know what happens? Like, they call the cops, and it's always if a man ever hits a woman, he's always in the wrong, even if he is defending himself. And I'm not saying that it's right to hit a husband or a wife.
Because
Yes,
isn't that lady named Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey.
Rousey?
Yes.
Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Okay, there are women that do that, fight like that.
Okay, I know, but that's more of an exception than the rule. I'm saying in any domestic dispute, first of all, I mean, if it gets physical, you should just get out of there. Just like leave the situation, let things calm down. Especially
Right.
if you're the guy, especially.
Yeah.
Like if you're a woman, you might not be able to do that because whatever reason. But if you're the guy, you should be able to get out of that situation immediately.
Before you hurt or try to hurt someone.
Yeah, or
defend
before,
yourself.
Yeah, or before you get hurt even more. And it's got to be embarrassing. Like I can't imagine how many of those reports go unreported. Because imagine you walk into a police station and say, "My wife just beat me up."
I think it needs to happen more.
You think women should beat up their husbands more?
No. Well, it just depends on what they do to
Right,
make them mad.
go ahead and come out with it. You want to beat up Louise, admit it.
Well, there's times that I've said if I was a man, I would so fight you right now. But I haven't been that angry.
Were you PMSing
That was
that
a
day?
long. No, because he used to go and drink and be gone
Yeah.
and come home really late, and there was no reasoning or talking to him like to say where were you, what, blah 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 blah.
Right.
Not until the next day, which was pointless because it was like I didn't do anything. Da 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 da. So yeah, but I used to want to fight him,
Oh my goodness.
but I think sometimes I have that a very short temper.
Yeah. It kind of runs in the family.
Why?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Road rage.
Hispanic people are world renowned for having the quote unquote Latin temper.
Yeah, for some reason I just thought of Trump.
Those people, somebody's doing the raping and stealing.
All the bad ones are coming over here.
I was talking to the president of Mexico, and I said, "You're going to pay for that wall." And he said, "We're not paying for that wall." You know what I said? I said, "The wall just got 10 feet taller." It's true. It's true. I said that. It's true.
Well,
That was my Trump impression. That was pretty
that was
terrible.
pretty good.
I don't know.
That was you got to. You forgot to breathe a few times in between that.
I said, "The wall just got 10 feet taller." It's true. It's true. How was that?
That was all right. I think you probably need to blow your nose and do it again. No. Oh, anyway.
Yes.
And we're speaking of wall. We're supposed to be driving to see my mother-in-law
At
this
Walmart?
weekend. No, the wall.
In Mexico?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm getting kind of nervous each time we go.
Do you have a passport?
Uh huh.
Okay, so you need a passport to cross the border, right?
I don't think yeah, you're supposed to have one, but I think if you go within so many miles of the border into
Mexico?
I don't think.
How do they know you're going that far? What if you just lied to them?
I mean, you could lie to them, but
Why would you want to lie to the border agent?
exactly.
When you
they're
All right.
they're the ones that say, "Okay, you can come back," or "No, you can't."
All right, look, I haven't crossed the border in my adult life. So is it nerve-wracking when you go through? You get nervous?
When we drive through, no,
Well,
'cause-
how else do you get through?
you can actually walk across.
Have you walked across?
For the first time, I did.
When?
In January,
Why were you walking?
because we had taken Luis's truck and we drove it to Brownsville, but we didn't want to drive it across because it's too dangerous.
How?
Because his truck is newer,
Oh, okay.
and we.
Yeah, that's kind of an important detail when you're telling a story.
Yeah.
I'm picturing just a truck.
He has a 2016
Damn.
Chevy Silverado.
What's the license plate number and his social security number?
Tuscany
Don't.
Tuscany edition. I touched them thing.
That's okay. Don't get any lipstick on it.
I didn't. I just put Vaseline. It has a tint though to it. Anyway.
Ooh.
Anyways, and it's big and has big tires. I don't like driving it at all. And then it's red, so it draws attention.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Look. So it's been a long time since I've been to even the valley, so I don't remember. I don't know what Mexico looks like when you're crossing the border. I'm picturing kind of like a desert-looking area.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Is it grassy? Mm-hmm. Trees?
Mm-hmm. I would take pictures, but the last time Alvaro went,
yeah,
he walked across and he took pictures, and the border patrol.
Alvaro, your brother-in-law,
uh-huh.
your sister's husband.
Yes.
Okay.
When he went to cross, they called him into one of the offices
for taking pictures.
So he had to delete
Did
them.
they think he was a spy?
Possibly.
Wait, what was he? Was he taking pictures of like the checkpoint or like just nature?
No, just the nature. Like
really?
the yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they thought that maybe he was like scoping it out and casing it for. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's scary.
They made him. He actually.
And he's a real Mexican. Like
yeah.
he could be detained and.
Look,
you're one of us. We can do whatever we want to you because we don't have to worry about you going back across the border and telling on us. You're stuck. Yeah.
Well, actually, he lost his resident card.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Shh, don't tell nobody.
I won't. Your secret is safe with me. Go ahead. Spill it.
He went to Mexico and bought some uniforms for that church thing he does.
Yeah.
And when he came back, he don't know where he left. He doesn't know if
like
he dropped
physically
it.
lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you meant like legally lost it because he did something.
No. Oh my God. I hope not.
All right.
Unless that's what he's just telling us.
Oh no. Do you think he's a Mexican spy?
No.
Deep cover?
He might be deep cover of something else,
deep cover,
but not of a Mexican spy.
Deep cover when he married your sister when she was 17 years old?
Actually, I think she was 16.
No.
Yes. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family secrets. Yeah. Oh, this is a family secret segment.
Oh.
All right. Let's play the intro to the family secret section. Family secrets with number 2 cuz, and she's gonna spill the beans on all our family members cuz it's the family secret section of the number 2 cuz podcast in America and all the Mexico. Look at that, man. I wrote that. Yeah, I knew that.
Because I'm so glad you're recording this. So
we can
oh my God, that would be so
Hang
bad.
on, let me just press this button just to.
Is it?
Because.
Please tell me you did not.
Please tell me I did not record.
I mean, please tell me that you did record it.
41 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh, that's how long we've been recording?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I stepped out a couple times to check on my mother, who you told me was going to die soon.
No, I didn't. I said, you need to go. I just realized with my dad being sick, you cannot take colds or sinus infections lightly with older people.
And how old is your father?
62. 62.
And my mom is older than that. So.
Isn't she 66?
Let's see. She was born in 49. Okay, she's 67. She'll be 68 this year.
Okay, so let's rewind when you stepped back. When you stepped out and told me to tell a story, everybody, Rebecca's actually 67, not 66.
All right, well, you were close. Hey, I was off on your age.
So was I.
That's right. I thought you were born in 79.
And I looked at it twice.
I
You know
know.
why I didn't catch it?
Why?
And I don't even, this was going to
'Cause you
sound
didn't even
really
look at
stupid.
it?
No, it says 78, 79, and my face is on the 78 side. And I guess I was just looking at that half.
You know. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you thought I was
know.
born in 79.
That's why I said it's going to sound bad.
Well, no. That's pretty honest because when there's a photo, like a group photo, I always look at me. I don't know what anybody else looks like. I'm looking to make sure that I look okay before the photo gets through to the public.
Yes, Andrea.
Oh, my
She
goodness.
does not care. She will post a picture as long as she looks good.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about all her selfies that she posts.
I think she's getting better at not posting them.
I don't know. I still see a lot. I don't get on Facebook that often, but when I do, I'm pretty sure I'll see at least one.
I'm about to check and see if she's posted one.
Go for it.
For today. Let's see.
I think your phone might be causing some interference.
Is it?
I don't know. Do something. Okay, I thought I heard something. Go
Well,
for it.
it did.
I wonder if we'll be able to hear the barking dogs in the background. Listen, we live. My mother lives in what you might consider the hood, so there will be some. That's not Andrea.
She
There will be some. I keep hearing something. Maybe it's just these cheap headphones. Anyway, you might hear some barking dogs in the background, some ships from the shipyard, some trains passing by, maybe some gunshots, maybe even some roosters and some chickens.
There was some. I think
You hear
it's my
that?
wire. I think I hit when I pulled. I think my wire came a little loose, or it could be my cell phone.
While we sit in silence.
Wait, you forgot that car with the loud music too.
Oh yeah, and you might hear
Some really loud vibration.
you might hear some bass bumping by.
You really
Anyway.
can understand. I didn't see any pictures of them today yet.
Okay, well maybe she's getting better. Talking shit about your sister behind her back.
No, but I do want to say, Felicia bought Sissy an American doll.
What's an American doll?
I think it's what the name is. American Girl
All right,
doll.
Felicia, our cousin, bought her daughter an American doll. Well, I mean,
Not sure
we're
what the
American.
Oh, American Girl doll.
What's American Girl?
They're like expensive.
Well, I mean, if she can afford it, she could buy her daughter whatever she wants.
You know, an outfit for one of these dolls costs probably about the same as an outfit that I would buy for myself. I mean, more power to you, Felicia. Or George, whoever bought it.
Marcella.
No, Marcel's at the movies with my mom.
And Marcella's being yelled at by your mom right now. We have a pretty good sized family too, by the way. So anyone who's listening to this will probably be making reference to families. I might just draw out a family tree. I'd be afraid to draw out a family tree though. I feel like somebody might be able to use that to steal identities or some shit.
Yeah, and I was seriously just joking. I'm glad that Sissy got an American Girl doll. I really am. I was never a doll person or girl, child.
neither.
Because, I mean, most of my pictures, I look like I was a boy. So.
Well, I mean, you did have a mustache when you were. How old were you in that picture that I showed you at the beginning of the show?
I think I was 7.
Okay, so when you were 7, you had a mustache growing in already.
I can't even help that.
How do you handle your mustache now? I wish I still had that picture that you sent me when you were you bleaching your mustache? What was it that you had on your face?
I had Nair.
Oh my goodness.
Facial hair remover.
You were burning your hair off your face.
Well, I mean, I could have a mustache or I could burn it off. Okay, wait. Tinny doll and book is $115. And I don't know if she comes with clothes.
Well, is that a birthday present or something? Or Easter?
Oh, her birthday.
Oh.
I guess I should probably say happy birthday, Sissy.
Tell her I said happy birthday also. And tell her that number 2 says happy birthday. The number 2 show.
I am. We get these magazines, the American Girl magazines, towards the end of the year
Yes.
for Christmas. And the girls really enjoy looking at them. I'm wondering if they ever wanted one of those when they were little.
Do you think they still want one?
No. Mm-mm.
Do you feel like a bad mother because you never bought them one?
Sometimes I feel like I didn't let them be little
Girls?
girls.
Why?
Not
'Cause
that,
you weren't.
because I, you know, I never bought Barbies. They had baby dolls, but not like, you know.
Did they have Mexican girl dolls? Like a corn cob with a face painted on it?
No. That sounds racist.
Because we're Mexicans. We can say that shit.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, I don't think we can. We might not be Mexican enough. Do you speak Spanish?
Sí, un poco. This guy I work with sent me a Facebook message last night. He's like, "No tango bicicleta."
Why does he not have a? What does he want a bicycle?
That's, I think, one of the only
Oh, that's what he knows in Spanish.
sentences that he knows in Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, look, I just missed some news about Jennifer Lopez.
Is she getting remarried or divorced or something?
No, something about her and
Are she and Ben Affleck getting back together?
no, she's talking about Mark Anthony.
I need to know.
There's some unproved allegations that Obama tapped Trump's phones.
All right,
I'm
is this
really
the news
not
segment?
sure.
Are we going through the news segment? Hang on. I have a news theme too. It's time for... And take two. It's time to hear the news with number 2 cuz and her Facebook post that she's reading on her phone. So get ready to hear the news. It's a newscast with number 2 cuz cast. Listen to the news.
So we have some news that
President Trump is reports that Obama You want to read this first before you report it?
Yeah, let's read it. It just says had ordered the taping of his phones.
Taping or tapping?
Tapping. I mean, it could be taped.
Yeah, I mean, record it to tape.
In a statement from his spokesman, Mr. Trump called reports about the wiretapping very troubling.
Tapping?
Wiretapping. I swear.
All right, because when you said you had homework, what class is this?
It's only one's economics.
It's what?
Economics.
And what grade are you in?
I'm still a freshman.
In high school?
Well, technically, no. In college.
In college, okay. So go back to the wiretapping.
I don't know why I keep saying that.
I don't know.
Wiretapping.
Maybe, all right, look, I tell you what. If you fought with Ronda Rousey, what'd you call her? Ronda Rousey?
Rousey.
I know, but what did you call her?
Rousey.
Okay, if you fought with Ronda Rousey and she got you in an armbar, would you tape out?
If I could pull her tape off of something that she's had around. No. Yes, I would tap out. I don't know. That's just weird. This is the first newscast that we're going.
Yeah, we really didn't plan for a news segment, so you're doing a great job, cuz.
Yeah, and then Jennifer Lopez says that there's a reason why her and her ex-husband, Mark Anthony, are not together. Duh.
I got a feeling that she had a lot to do with that.
You think she cheated on him?
No, I just think she's hard to live with. I think any famous person, male or female, is hard to live with. But I got a feeling that she's extra hard. Don't get me wrong. I would work extra hard to try and live with her.
Well, I think now, what's his face is started from the bottom.
Drake?
Yeah. Okay, so that's enough.
Have you heard of Chingle Bling?
Yeah.
Have you started from the border? Now we're here. Have you heard that one?
No. I haven't heard that one.
It's hot shit because you should look into it.
Chingle Bling.
You should play that when you go visit your mother-in-law. Play it as you're crossing over. Started from the border, now we're here.
Okay, so it looks like Alvaro, my brother-in-law, is eating pizza, possibly at Cece's Pizza.
The buffet?
With Joshua,
his
my
son.
nephew. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Felicia posted a picture of Sissy getting an American Girl doll for her birthday.
Felicia, our cousin.
Yes.
Getting a doll.
And
her daughter a doll. Okay.
Her post says someone has their dad wrapped around her finger.
Oh, so George bought it for her. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I have no idea what's popular with kids right now. I am completely so disconnected from that. I know this movie's already a little bit old, but when the Trolls movie came out, I didn't even know that movie was coming out. I didn't know the Trolls were a thing again.
I didn't either. I thought that was like back in 1980 something.
Yeah, those ugly little troll dolls.
It's ridiculous.
And then that
Who would've
movie
thought?
Sing came out. I didn't know about that until Julie was telling me about it.
I didn't either. Let's see. Who else? Some of the stuff I can't say. I don't have their permission to. Well, actually,
Yeah.
it's public
Yeah, it's on
information. Former coworker friend of mine, her mom had a stroke, so they're in Houston, so we'll pray for her.
Okay, I don't really count that as news. I'm sorry to hear that, by the way, but
Oh, the fair's coming.
the Southeast Texas State Fair,
Mm-hmm.
when does that come?
That is coming March 30th through April 9th at the Ford Park Fairgrounds.
I can't tell you the last time I went to a fair. I think I was still living in Kansas, and I came back to visit, and it just so happened to coincide with the fair.
Oh,
I think I've only been to the new fairgrounds one time.
are you going to be in town the 30th through the 9th?
I don't plan on it.
Actually, it's the YMBL South Texas State Fair.
Right.
We need to get that corrected. Right?
Yeah, well, there's been some controversy with actual South Texas because, we're Southeast Texas. So there's a South Texas State Fair that is upset that we call ours the South Texas State Fair.
Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not using any names on this picture, but I'm going to show Eric. I'm looking at a picture of 3 girls. And one of the girls' cheeks looks like... it looks weird. It looks like she has a ball. It's just not right. Far left.
Are these people you work with?
No, they're people I know. And I will definitely not say names.
Well,
Do you
good.
see that ball on her cheek?
Oh, my.
That's very noticeable. Wait.
Does she have cheek implants?
No.
When you say far left, are you talking about their left? You talking about this girl right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Because I'm looking at the girl on the left, and she's kind of cute. I'm like, well, her cheeks, they look normal. And then I look at that one, I was like, oh, wow, she has some very voluptuous cheeks.
I think she had been drinking. That's why. But the other one at the end, on the right.
No, that's what I'm talking about. She has some very
Oh.
voluptuous cheeks.
Is it both of them or just that one?
No, just that one. I don't know. You have some mancha. You have some.
Yeah, I
stain.
know. I was kind of moved.
I don't know. That one looks like did she have cheek implants, but only could afford one?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's just a bad angle. Look
I
at us
think
talking shit about
so.
people.
I'm not talking shit.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Actually, they all kind of look like they have something going on with those cheeks on that. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, and April the giraffe.
Oh, a giraffe? April the giraffe. Who the hell is that?
She's the one that's in labor.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Is this a news story?
You have not seen this?
Because I'm completely disconnected. I don't have cable. I don't listen to regular radio. I
It's
listen
a
to podcasts.
live feed of a giraffe in New York.
April the
Animal
giraffe.
Adventure Park in New York that's considered to be in active labor.
Okay.
This is day 12 of her being filmed, and she hasn't
What
gone
an
into
invasion
labor.
of privacy.
Right? That's
Can you imagine if there was a
ridiculous.
camera in your hospital room when you were giving birth to any one of your kids?
That would be weird.
I know. Can you imagine?
Of course, when you're in labor, you don't even think about crap like that. You're just like, make the pain stop, hurry up, get the baby out. Oh, that looks delicious.
What is it?
They're big cinnamon rolls.
All right. Are we still doing news? Is that the news? That
Yep,
big cinnamon
we're
rolls?
done.
Okay.
It's a wrap.
Thank you for listening to the news with number 2 cuz. And if you have any questions, tweet her at her Twitter account that she does not remember the name to. So enjoy the news and learn new stuff every day. That was your news outro theme.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I'm about to get some new music for all the segments that you might want to do.
Yeah, and actually, I think that the lyrics
Yes.
are pretty good.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to tell me to work on them.
No, they're pretty good. I'm gonna put my phone down now.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You're being very distracted right now. You're like a 7-year-old kid.
Anyway,
Yeah. You running out of steam?
I think so.
I gotta pee.
Well, I can't tell another story while you go.
No. I'll just take the microphone in there with me.
How are you gonna carry all that?
I'll just pee right here. Hang on.
Gross. Your mom's like, I was like, bye, Aunt Becky. I'm gonna let you rest. I was like, I'm gonna go in here now. What are y'all gonna do? Nothing.
I told her, I said you were coming over to record something.
Yeah.
I apologize for my voice. I'm getting over something too.
What if your mom's contagious?
Well, then I guess you'll just have to deal with it.
I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor and get more antibiotics.
Are you making fun of my mom because she can't afford to get
No.
antibiotics?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor and get some. For me, I'm not gonna share. No, I'm joking.
Antibiotics can be so detrimental to your health. Just be careful with your use of them.
I know, especially.
I'm not
if you-
saying never take them. Just be careful.
Yeah,
Read up on it.
especially if you don't take the full dosage like you're supposed to,
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
and you
because,
borrow medicine.
Oh, don't do that. That's so dangerous too.
I feel like I have to sneeze.
All right, hang on. Your mic is cut. Sneeze if you have to.
Burning inside.
No, you're. What'd you say?
I said it's burning inside.
Are you going to sneeze? I'm going to cut your microphone if you sneeze. Tell me yes.
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Well, I know we're probably going to get ready to wrap this up, but I do have to say something. It's kind of sad. I felt kind of sad when I was looking over at Gloria's house.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird.
Just to give some context, back in September 1st, right? September 1st, our Aunt Gloria passed away. She lives right across the street from my mom's house. And
Yeah.
I have something sad to say, too.
I have two things to add.
All right.
That was the first one. Go ahead, you yours.
All right. Yeah, she recently passed away, and it's kind of weird to get used to because, I mean, God, Mom's lived here for 13 or 14 years. I mean, she's lived in the neighborhood for, God.
It's probably been longer, huh?
Well, I mean, the neighborhood, yeah, she's lived in the neighborhood for more than 20 years, but she's lived in this house for about 13 or 14 years. So every time I come to visit, you know, I'd see Gloria's house, and I usually stop by to visit or whatever, but just to get some backstory, and I don't want to sound like I'm speaking ill of the dead because I love my Aunt Gloria very much. I miss her very much, as I'm sure you do too.
Mm-hmm.
But she was not the happiest person in the world.
Mm-mm.
And she vocalized that a lot. Her displeasure with people, especially her
Rowdy neighbors.
rowdy neighbors, her poor husband, Mario.
Yeah.
And she always had computer problems that if I could fix, I would. But most of the time I couldn't because it was some sort of virus or worm or something that just kept messing things up. And she would always blame your brother.
Alex, yeah.
Yeah. And I would go over there and try and help, or I'd go and visit. But I always had to have some way to bail me out because she would always just speak so angrily about her poor husband
Yeah.
or your brother.
Yeah.
So it was hard to be around her sometimes because just because she had so much anger in her for
Yeah.
whatever reason. But so what I was going to say, the bad thing is when I got to town and I saw her house, for a second I was like, oh, I got to go say hi to Gloria, and I was like, oh, you know, just that clenched feeling of oh, you know, she's going to be.
She's going to be, and then you realize she's not.
Yeah, and then she's
Yeah.
not there. I'm like, oh shit, you know. Actually, I would put up with that just to
Just to go see
Yeah.
her again. That's kind of sad.
It is.
Well, I was Adrian, Christian's son.
Yeah. Christian, your nephew.
Yes.
Andrea's son.
Yes.
So Adrian, Andrea's grandson.
Grandson.
So many people in this family.
was at the house and I pulled out the playpen. I have a playpen from Selah, my niece, my other sister's daughter. Anyway,
This family's too big.
I pulled out the playpen and put him in, and I was babysitting for about an hour or so, and I was like, I need to put a blanket in there. So I go into
I
Priscilla's
need to
closet.
put a dirty, disease-filled blanket in there.
Oh, you'll feel bad after I tell you.
Just like the Spanish and Italians and the English did with the Native Americans.
So I pull out the little plastic bag that I have the blankets in her closet in, and the blanket I pull out is a blanket that Gloria made Luis, my son,
Yeah.
Probably 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because she could still walk. She still had both of her legs.
Right.
So maybe 5 or more years ago, and it just kind of made me sad.
Well, yeah.
I was like, wow. But see, what really made me sad is because the day that she was giving it to Luis.
Yeah.
She had been calling him, and we were at Andrea's house, and I don't know if he didn't go when she wanted him to go in there. And she was like, fine. Something like, I guess he doesn't need what I was going to give him or he doesn't want what I have for him or something. And I didn't see, but I was just in the room nearby where I could hear, and I was like, it's fine. I'm sure he doesn't need it anyway. Because I thought it was food or something. And it was that blanket.
Oh.
She made it. Like,
Yeah.
she's like a quilted little
Yeah.
Santa
She used to
Claus
do a lot
blanket.
of crafting stuff. Yeah.
So, anyway, Adrian used that. And then I was going to put it back up. And Luis asked me if he could keep it in his room. I was like, oh.
Because he remembered it from Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
I was kind of sad.
That is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Way to fire me down, cuz. Well, you said you had. Was that the two sad things that you had, or was that just one of them? You said you had two.
I think that's it. So we need to find something to end on a happy note.
I know.
Oh, let's see.
Like, oh God!
Well.
Let me just admit one more thing. Like when we'd call Gloria for like her birthday or something, we would call together sometimes. Just
That's so bad.
I know. I feel so bad, but gosh, she was so angry.
Yeah, I don't think she was really angry at them. I think she was angry at herself because to me, even up until pretty much the last days of her life where she could speak, it was Mario who she wanted there.
Yeah.
And up until she couldn't move anymore, once she made it to the hospital, but up until that time, it was Alex who she would call on to take her places.
Yeah.
And get her around. Well, Mario wasn't there.
I know. And I mean, we kind of joke about her being angry, but I honestly, and I've said this before to you, I honestly think that she wasn't happy unless she was complaining about, like somehow that brought her happiness.
I just
in
think
some
that
weird
runs
way.
and I think that's part of it. I don't know.
Well, hey, look, don't get me wrong. I like complaining sometimes, especially when I feel like I'm right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm always right.
I call bullshit on that.
Come on, get up so you can go drink.
Well, you know how people, when you give somebody advice and they don't take it, and then it comes back to bite them in the ass. And like in the movie, the cliche is like, I hate to tell you, I told you so.
But I told you so.
Yeah. Well, I love to tell you I told you so. So if you don't take my advice and it screws up for you, I'll be the first one to be like, I told you so. You should have listened to me, damn it. Nobody wants to listen to me. Oh, I hear some noise.
I think it's this one.
No, I think it's... I don't know.
What was that?
Did you hear it, though?
I heard the little, like, static.
Yeah.
But then I heard some other noise, like, outside.
Was it a ghost?
I don't know. It possibly could be.
Because...
We'll save this next...
Yeah, for the next time we might talk about ghost stuff, but...
Family secret.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I miss him, too, by the way.
You sent that video...
Yeah.
And his voice was
Well, let me
in
just
there.
say, we're talking about our Uncle Bones. May he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Emmanuel's voice.
Yeah, Emmanuel too. We were just talking about Emmanuel the other day.
Yeah, Emmanuel he had a really different voice. I didn't remember the way that I heard it.
Well, he
in
had a
that video.
playful voice and a serious voice.
It was like, oh.
That was his playful voice. He was trying to be funny.
Oh. Oh.
It kind of nasally.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably his playful voice.
We're talking about our uncles, Uncle Bones and Uncle Manuel,
Mm-hmm.
who have both passed away, unfortunately.
Yep.
Damn, you're firing me down again. I thought we were going to end on a happy note.
Okay, let's
Come on,
end
we've
on
been
a
talking for
happy
more
note.
than an hour.
Okay, end on a happy note.
End on a happy note. You're in college now. Congratulations.
Yay.
Are you going to graduate?
I hope.
How long?
It's going to be a while.
Okay, so that's not a happy note. I graduated last year for the second time,
Yay.
and now I have about 80 grand to pay off.
Are you serious?
And by the time I pay it off, it'll be about a little over 100 grand. Oh, that wasn't a happy note either.
That just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Let's see.
All right, what's your address so we can get people to send us money?
44.
No.
Oh.
Don't give out your address for real.